Here to let you know that God is still alive and sitting on the throne. My name is Minister Valerie, and I am from the Faith Place, the Power Pack Church. There is no church like Faith Place. God is in control. Keep trusting Him, His Word. Just get in His Word and read it, and it comforts you. Because I know that when I read, it comforts me. It gives me some peace of mind, and I know that God is not going to leave me, because His Word tells me, and it's for you too, that He will never leave us nor forsake us. So just keep trusting God and believing His Word, because His Word is the truth, and that will get you through whatever it is that's going on in this world, whatever's going on in your life right now. You could trust God. You could trust His Word and know that He's there. And when you feel like, oh, you're overburdened with worry, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? He's going to bring you through.
Song that just says you are the living word. So wherever you are, I dare you just to open up your mouth and begin to bless God as we worship and sing together. Bread of heaven, sent down from glory. Many things you were on earth, a lowly king, a carpenter. You are the living word. You're an awesome ruler, gentle redeemer, God with us, the living truth, and what a friend we have in you. You are the living word, bread of life, sent down from glory. Many things you were on earth, a lowly king, a carpenter. You are the living word, an awesome ruler, gentle redeemer, God with us, the living truth, and what a friend we have in you. You are the living word. Jesus, Jesus, that's what we call you. Manger born, but on a tree, died to save humanity. You are the living word. Jesus, Jesus, that's what we call you. Manger born, but on a tree, you died to save humanity. You are the living word. Jesus, Jesus, that's what we call you. Manger born, but on a tree, you died to save humanity. You are the living word. We call you Major Born, but on a tree. You died to save humanity. You are the living word. Oh, 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 oh. You are the living word. 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 Oh, Jesus, Jesus, that's what I call you. Major born, but on a tree. You died to save humanity.
Amen.
You are the living word.
I'm excited today, and I pray that you are worshiping along with us. Jesus, that's what we call him. The chosen one, the Messiah, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. We bless his name. I want to jump in with you today in this installment. As we continue to build as a church, we build up and we build out. I want you to know that you are welcome. I want you to know that you are welcome. You're welcome to the body of Christ. You're welcome to be a part of this kingdom. You're welcome to be a part of the culture of God and his people. You're welcome to be a fully functioning member. You don't have to feel isolated. You don't have to feel like you're on the outs. You don't have to feel like you don't qualify. You don't have to feel like you have to dress a certain way, that you have to look a certain way to come in. I want you to know that the doors are open, and the church is not a building. The church is a movement, a body, a culture, a persisting body that existed before, will exist, and exists now. It's here for you. Your special, unique function, your special, unique characteristics, your special style, your flavor, God's signature in your life. This is for you. This is for you. Yeah, your quirky little style, your passive aggressive jokes, your very loud demeanor, your very soft spoken way, all for you. Come on and bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. You're welcome here with your nose piercings or no piercings whatsoever. You're welcome here. You got tattoos on your face, love to see it. You got no tattoos, still love to see it. If you got part your head shaved and you got nothing, or you got nothing, doesn't matter to me, you are welcome here. Maybe you're wrestling with some things. You're wrestling with some issues. You're wrestling with some maybe what you call demons in your life. Come on, you're welcome here. Maybe you look different. You're not typically what everybody would accept as the Leave It to Beaver style or traditional. That's all right. Come. Connect with us. Connect with us. Maybe you grew up in dance hall culture. I need the bad one to come. I need everybody. Maybe you're in the trap. You're in the trap house. I need you to come. I need those of you who have been outcast, thinking that your skill sets, your giftings, your unique nature cannot be received here. Wrong. You're welcome. You're welcome. You don't have to have any type of income. You don't have to have any type of pedigree. You don't have to come. You're welcome. I don't care if you sweep floors or you sweep financial markets. I don't care if you fly planes or you clean planes. I don't care if you could do math 3 times over in your head or you've never been to school at all. It runs the gamut. I don't care if you live in a house or right now you're struggling on your sister's couch. Come. You're welcome here. I wish somebody would just come into the chat and say, you are welcome here. You are welcome here. Now, look, you are also welcome to come into the chat and say, I'm welcome here. I'm welcome here. You feel the love. I want you to feel it. I want you to see the excitement on my face. I'm glad to have you. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're connecting. Well, I'm not connecting every week, Pastor Sean. I'm not on here every week. I really need to be. I'm glad you're here today. I don't know if you're on YouTube. I don't know if you're on Facebook. I don't know if you're watching this on Tuesday or on Thursday, but I'm glad you're here today. I'm glad you're connecting today. I don't care if you're connecting from your phone at work on a break. I don't care if you're connecting from your basement. I don't care if you're connecting on the big screen TV. I am glad you're here. I don't care if you're 10 years old or you're pushing 75. I don't care if you're 85 years old or you're pushing 18. You're welcome here. I don't care if you're in college right now in your dorm underneath the covers, wrestling with some issues in your life, or maybe you're going through a midlife crisis. Doesn't matter to me. You're welcome here. Here's why. You are needed. You are needed because we can't go through what we're going through without your light shining, man. Why are you turning it off? Why are you going green on us when we need your electricity? We need your fire. We need your shine. We need your special laugh. We need your special way of seeing things. We need your flavor in the mix. There is a secret sauce that McDonald's has been touting since 1969. The secret sauce is a part of the marketing campaign for the Big Mac, McDonald's signature sandwich. As a matter of fact, they made a song about it, to all beef patty special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. I can sing the song, but I want to focus in on the special sauce. The sauce is so special that they wrote a menu book, a recipe book rather, and on the central piece of paper in that recipe book was the special sauce ingredients and the recipe to make it, in case there was an emergency and McDonald's could not have their pre-made sauce delivered. It got so secretive that within the course of the first year of the secret sauce being made and the recipe book being published, McDonald's was afraid that other franchises and like Burger King and competitors would get a hold of the special sauce. And so they had all of the pages ripped out of the manager's emergency book with the recipe. But it was too late. The special sauce was already out there. And guess what? Me having had the Big Mac, the special sauce is what brings or glues the whole thing together. Do you know that God has a special sauce that brings his whole body together? And a clear part of that special sauce we're going to talk and reveal tonight. But before I do that, I need you to stick with me. The secret sauce is what brings those of us from all different parts and walks of life and different energies and different styles and flavors together to make one body. And you're invited, because we can't function the way God has designed us to function without you. We're missing you. We love you. As a matter of fact, my brother, my sister, if you're already connected, I want you to know today, if you don't know before, that we need you to stay connected. I need you. I need you. I need your style, your flair, your savoir-faire, your ability to make us laugh, your ability to make us cry. You who talk our ear off, and you who don't say a word, we need you. We need you. You're a part of this body. You're a part of this family. You've been connecting with us. You vibe with us. I can get with y'all. You like us. We need you. We need you to connect, because guess what? This body can't function at its optimal best without you. Now, the head of the body is Christ, and we being connected as members all have function, but it's not my theory, my thesis tonight. I really want to stick to the secret sauce. And so I believe that this text will illuminate it. Let's parse through it. Let's go through it with a fine-tooth comb, and I believe that it's going to be a blessing to you tonight. Romans chapter 1, verse 16 through 17, and it's best quoted. Some of y'all know maybe other versions of it, but I believe that it's best quoted and stated from the New Living Translation, or the NLT version. And it says, "For I am not ashamed of this good news about Christ. It is the power of God at work, saving everyone who believes, the Jew first and also the Gentile." This good news tells us how God makes us right in his sight. This is accomplished from start to finish by faith. As the scriptures say, it is through faith that a righteous person has life. Now let's keep that up there for a second. We got to go back through it. "For I am not ashamed of this good news about Christ." The news about Christ is good. That we are saved by grace through faith in him, and add nothing to that. Hear me, all right? He explicitly states in this text something that's very powerful. It is the power of God at work. In other words, this good news that he comes to save is the power of God at work, saving everyone. Yeah, you, saving everyone. It's not for the churchy people, even though the churchy people are welcome. It's not if you well, I gotta wear a hat, I gotta get something for the kids to put together for Easter. I gotta get these kind of shoes, because the people at the church, if they don't have, oh, if I don't have stockings, I'm not going. It's not about that. I know that we all don't know all the churchy words to use. Well, I'm justified by faith and grace and mercy, and the Shekinah fell on me. And there are people who will intimidate you right out of your connected purpose to this body. Don't let them do that. You're welcome here. You are a part of what is being glued together. Hear me on this. And so his power is at work, saving everyone. Everyone who believes. Everyone who believes. So everyone who believes will be saved. Wait, but I thought, my grandmother said that I was the devil child, and it's not going to be, there's no purpose for me. Wrong. But my granny went to church every week. She's still wrong. Well, my granny had a special seat in the church. Wrong. Hear me, and hear me good. The power of God at work saves everyone who believes. Everyone. Well, Pastor, I'm still wrestling with a little cuss word here and there. Okay. His power is here to save you. Well, I'm right now, I'm living with my man, and we're not married. He doesn't seem to be in a hurry. Okay. Come, all of y'all come. All of you all. Well, right about now, I'm kind of caught up in a mix with something, me and my boys is really not legal right now. Okay, come. Connect tonight, connect Sunday, connect the next Tuesday. Bring all of y'all, come. Connect. It's only a short period of time. Come. For I am not ashamed of this good news. I don't have any shame in telling you that what I'm sharing tonight is good. It is good. Why? It's the power of God at work to save you if only you believe. You already believe. That's why you're watching. There's something inside of you that says, no, man, I got to connect with this guy. I got to connect with this church. I connect with these ministers when they share this word. There's something about this, and it excites me. And so God says, take it to the next level. Take it to the next level. He says, watch this. It's not just for the Jew or the churchy people or the people who first came or the people who to be real churchy or the people who go to church or the people who wear churchy garments or the people who inherited all of this. They were born into it. It's not just for the Jew, but it's for the Jew first. Yeah, they got it first. And also the Gentiles. It's just a fancy way of simply saying those who did not inherit by birth all of the stuff that he's promised. But it's still promised to you. Watch this. This good news, this gospel tells us how God makes us right in his sight. He makes us right. So it's not about how we look right in the sight of others. God makes us right. And how does he do this? This is accomplished, the word says, from start to finish by faith. By whose faith? By our faith in him. Okay. As the scriptures say, it is through faith that a righteous person has life. In other words, look, man, you are not being made righteous because of yourself. This is accomplished from start to finish by your faith. And God tells us how God makes us right in his sight. It's all in the same verse. So in other words, look, you are justified. Now I'm going to get real churchy for the churchy folk, just so y'all are happy. You are justified by faith. You are made right by faith. But not because of how you come, not because of how you dress, not because of any good thing that you've done. You are made right by faith by simply believing in a God who imputes, that's a fancy way, simply says, he puts his righteousness on you. He changes your clothes and says, you go. He changes your clothes and says, you go. Now go ahead. I got you. I changed you. He changes your clothes. He takes off all of your unrighteous garments and he gives you and crowns you and clothes you with everything that shows you that you belong to him. Oh my gosh. You see, Paul, the writer of this text, he gives it to the people at Corinth. Now, they're not trying to receive it. They're not trying to hear it. As a matter of fact, they're much like our culture now. They thought that it was foolishness. They thought that their righteousness was of their own. They trusted the philosophers of their day. They trusted the thought process of their day. Much like us now, right? We're woke, we're smart, we're intelligent. There's never been more information available to everybody. And so we trust our own righteousness. I'm a good person. I don't need all of that. The church is too judgmental. They're over there. I'm not really into church, so to speak. Well, look, I'm telling you right now, something bigger than church, as you know it, is at hand. It's a whole new culture, a whole new way of shaping your thoughts around being captive to what God is saying, because he specifically is tailoring it for you. Hear me. His power at work, his strength is shown in you if you simply believe. It's for the people who had it first and for you who are coming along now. Come along with me. This good news tells us how we are made right in God's sight. Well, how is that? And the verse tells us it's accomplished from start to finish by faith. So in other words, in another text, it goes from faith to faith. You get the victory from victory to victory to victory. So as I go through right now and I believe in him, that's one victory. That's one measure of faith. All right. Now he says, all right, I want you to believe me to be your God. All right. That's another measure that he gives. I believe that you're my God. Now he says, believe me and trust me, and I can be your Lord and your King. All right. That means you're gonna provide for me. You're gonna give me security. You're gonna have my back. You're gonna give me vision. You're gonna give me insight. You're gonna give me instructions. All I'm doing is believing the whole way through. Then he says, not only that, I'm going to change you. I'm going to mold you. I'm going to shape you. All right. Because I want you to have king status. I want you to have queen status. You are royalty. I'm making you into royalty. And then he says, all right, not only that, I'm going to also be your savior. Not only your king and Lord, but be your savior. I'm going to rescue you from the fallen state and the consequences of your sin. And I'm going to give you a new righteousness. And I'm going to make you not only a royalty, but I'm also going to I'm going to make you a priest. You're going to be somebody who does not have to go through somebody else to get to me. You have direct access to me now. You don't need to go to the priest because you are a priest. You could come now directly to me and you could speak to me. You can intercede on behalf of yourself, intercede on behalf of your family, intercede on behalf of your church, intercede on behalf of your block, intercede on behalf of your community, intercede on behalf of your beauty shop. Hey, here's why. Because it is through faith that a righteous person who has been made right by me has life. It's almost like coming out of the darkness and coming into the marvelous light. It's like you start to see things differently. Man, you begin to become alive. When you connect with other believers and you make the secret sauce bind you, you come alive. So what is the secret sauce? The secret sauce is an atmosphere of faith and acceptance. The secret sauce is an atmosphere of faith and acceptance. I want you to know that we have that here. An atmosphere of faith and acceptance where you can come here, you can come with us, you can join on with us, and believe while being accepted for who you are. And for us, that means a whole lot. I want to leave you with this. God gave up his life for his church to make her holy and clean. He then washes her and cleanses her, his church, us. Even your ragged self, even your rugged self, even my roughneck fellas. I need all my sisters who've been in the trap, everybody who's been on the block. Maybe you got a weed issue, maybe you got a bottle issue. All good for now. Come. I'm not approving, I'm accepting. I'm not approving, I'm accepting. But I want you to understand, just come. Come. It's a little bit different approach, but I need you to come. Because guess what? He'll take you. He'll clean you. He'll wash you. He'll make you holy. He'll make you right. He'll make you acceptable. He'll make you righteous in his sight for his purposes. Equip you to live at the level he's designed you to be at. And then you walk in his assignments and he will give you peace. My God, I thank you. I thank you for the people who came on tonight. I thank you for the people who connected with this, who vibed with it, who got it resonated in, who now have a marching order and assignment to go out and share this good news, to be able to know that they belong here, with us, connected to us, despite the fact that we're flawed and they're flawed. We're all flawed together. But you being the head, your blood flows through and to us, equipping us, shaping us, renewing us, and of course, repurposing us, redoing us, and giving us new life. Man, God, we're appreciative. We're thankful. We say yes tonight in Jesus' name. I love you with the love of the Lord. There's nothing that you could do about it. I want you to understand that Faith Place is the Power Pack Church. We're going to power pack your life with God's goodness and his favor and his love. And this is an atmosphere of faith and acceptance. And that's the secret sauce that binds or glues us all together. Yeah, it's a little bit different, right? We're not judging you as you come on in. We're not judging you if you stay a while and kick the tires and look under the hood. And that shows that you are intellectually adept. That means that you're on it. We can't slip one by you, and we're not trying to. Kick the tires, look under the hood, test, question, go for a test drive, see if this works. So I believe it'll be the best ride of your life. I believe this is going to be the best experience. This is going to be the best journey. And those of you who are already on it, it's time to maximize the living, man. It's time to go to the next level. It's time to be a part of the atmosphere of faith, because it's not just acceptance, but an atmosphere of faith. Start believing for more. Start believing for all that God has shown you. Start living that righteous life that he's promised, because it is through faith that a righteous person has life. Finally, I want you to know you can always share your gifts and your love and your tokens of appreciation through your act of worship and giving. You can also sow your tithes, the first fruit of your increase, that is 10%, as an act of faith and an act of worship, not an act of obligation, to show and demonstrate that you trust God. You can do that all at faithplacechurch.org. Those of you who've been giving and been generous, love you lots. And we know that you've been a blessing. That's why this church has remained, and we have been in good position from day one, from faith to faith to faith, victory to victory to victory, all accomplished from start to finish by faith. I will see you next time.